Ladies and gentlemen, good evening. My name is Erik Schatzker, and I'm an anchor at Bloomberg Television. I am delighted to be back here at the Foreign Policy Association because the issues that I cover on my show, the questions I pose about the economy, say politics, business, but financial markets dovetail so well with the interests of this group. This is an organization, I'm sure you'll agree, stands for the right things. It's nonpartisan, and it was founded in the search for lasting peace. For 9 decades, the FPA has had a mission to inspire Americans to learn more about this country's role in the world. Think, if you will, for a moment about the recent events in Libya, in Egypt, in Syria, the territorial tensions we see bubbling up in the seas around Japan, the ongoing crisis in Europe. And the question, could such a mission ever be more relevant, answers itself. The Foreign Policy Association also happens to hold some terrific events. The last dinner I presided over for the FPA featured some of the best acceptance speeches I've ever heard. If you were there too, I'm sure you'll agree. This evening, the 2012 World Leadership Forum dinner is sure to be no exception. Each of our 3 honorees personifies the mission of the Foreign Policy Association in his or her own way. Ajay Banga for his deep commitment to corporate social responsibility worldwide, Ambassador Paula Dobriansky for her extraordinary work as a diplomat and as chairman of the World Affairs Councils of America. Professor Jeffrey Morton for his singular accomplishments as a scholar and an educator. FPA Chairman Archibald Cox will present the FPA medal to Ambassador Dobriansky, and FPA President Noel Lateef present the FPA medal to Professor Morton. And after dinner, Frank Zarb will present the FPA medal to Ajay Banga. But let's get started. As I just mentioned, Archie Cox is the chairman of the FPA since well before I was born. Archie has led a distinguished career on Wall Street, at Morgan Stanley, at Credit Suisse First Boston, and most recently as chairman of the Americas for Barclays. Archie, the podium is yours.
That is absolutely not true. I certainly have not been chairman for longer, well before he was born, since I've only been chairman for 2 years. However, we won't get into the age comparison further than that. I'd like to thank everybody for being here tonight before turning to official duties here. I'd also like to thank everybody who attended the events that we put on during the day today. I think they went well. I think if you didn't attend them, I would, if we were able to put together as interesting groups as we were able to this today, I would urge you to do so next year, because that some of them were really very, very good and very enlightening. Now, I'm not here to talk about that. I'm not here to talk for long. I'm here to present the FPA medal to Paula Dobriansky. She has served her country with great distinction as a diplomat, an educator, a leader of civic society. From 2001 to 2009, Ambassador Dobriansky served as U.S. Undersecretary of State for Democracy and Global Affairs. During this time, she was appointed as the President's Special Envoy to Northern Ireland. She received the Secretary of State's Distinguished Service Medal for her outstanding work. She's now the Distinguished National Security Chair at the U.S. National Academy and an Adjunct Senior Fellow at Harvard University's JFK Belfer Center for Science and International Affairs. She's chairman of the World Affairs, or chairwoman, I'm not sure, but chairperson, I guess is the correct thing to say, of the World Affairs Councils of America, whose mission is identical to that of the Foreign Policy Association in seeking to inspire Americans to learn more about international affairs and the critical global issues of our times. And there's no shortage of those. A network of 97 World Affairs Councils that includes the Foreign Policy Association. We take great pride in its continuing vitality, having founded many of these councils in the course of FPA's 94-year history. For her service to her country and for her outstanding leadership of the World Affairs Councils of America, we are proud to bestow upon Ambassador Dobriansky the Foreign Policy Association Medal.